Oh, look at that. That one's actually, like some rocks were piled in the front of that rock. There's a little opening there. Let's go check it out. Maybe I'm seeing things. Yeah, there's a skeleton in there. That is freaky. We're making new discoveries. It's interesting. It looks like there's two guys and then they're carrying a box between them. I don't know. See, like there's something in the middle. Okay guys, so we found this cave. It's like perfect for camping or just kind of a shelter. And in it there are some pictograms. It's red painted, and I don't know what they mean. Maybe the Israelites did this right after the battle of the Amalekites. Maybe the Amalekites did this because we're on the edge of the plain here, right north, just right near the split rock. So some have proposed this to be either the camping area around Rephidim, if the split rock is Rephidim, or this is the battlefield on the outside of the camp. So it's interesting you find this. And of course, this is in a protected area, meaning that it's protected from the elements. So that's why you have that preserved. And then right over here, I actually found some more. Now, they're covered in dirt, these, but you can see the black or dark red. So I don't know what those are because I didn't uncover it, but maybe with some water you could reveal more of those stick-like figures or whatever those geometric shapes are. But anyways, let me go right out here. We are just outside, just north again of the split rock area. And right where the car is parked, on the other side of that are 3 stone circles, possible burials. They've been disturbed. And then just north of that, on the other side of this little ridge, are some more. I'm going to go check out. I saw them in the distance. So, yeah, just on my very first day, I haven't even gotten to the split rock. I'm here checking out everything before I show some people the sights. And lo and behold, we find some more inscriptions or pictograms. Beautiful area. It's not too hot out here either. And so I'm hoping it cools down more so that we can hike the mountain. But look at these weirdly shaped rocks. I mean, talk about erosion going on. The wind mainly. Yeah, look at that. So that's what you got to be careful when you see shapes like circles carved into the rocks. Don't assume they're molds for the tabernacle. But anyways, we'll check that side out later too. Oh, look at that. That one's actually, like some rocks were piled in the front of that rock. There's a little opening there. Let's go check it out. Maybe I'm seeing things. But let's just see what it is. Definitely looks like these rocks were piled in front. Oh, wow. Yeah. But it looks like it was some food or some animal. I don't think that's a person. No, that's an animal bone. Yeah, look at that jawbone. Yeah, there's a skeleton in there. That is freaky. We're making new discoveries.
Everywhere. It's like live animals. I wonder why it's like a baby. I wonder why they stuck it there and then covered it. You know, if it died, you think it would just be buried out or left for the wild animals to eat. But instead, it's in this little area with rocks piled up against it. That's so strange. Unless someone just forgot. They like cooked it or killed it and was going to eat it, and then they left. And the animal just decayed down in there. It's fun to speculate, but it's not too old because you see some watering clearly. There's that cloth right there. Yeah, and I just saw over here as I turned my camera, you know, these like helmet-shaped rocks where there's a cavity underneath. Then you got to see if there's stuff inside. So that direction is the split rock. So we're I don't know, a couple miles away. But yeah, let's go check this out. It's not good as the loud spot. But a little cavity, but nothing's piled in front. So, huh. I mean, you could use it to like protect baby animals at night, put them in there and cover up the entrance, or for supplies. Now, yeah, that does go way back in there a little bit. That makes sense. But so that's interesting. I don't see anything else, but yeah. So this is the plain area that some have suggested would be where the battlefield. And that hill right over there, I just saw that. So that's actually up, just past the car. But that has a pile of rocks up there. Usually these little hills, either people are buried or they use it for shelter. They're, at nighttime, the shepherd could be up there, the baby animals, off the plain. Even though it's kind of warm, we're going to walk over there and check out that one. The big thing is looking for possible inscriptions or just petroglyphs, because it's fun to speculate when you see a petroglyph. So I'm going to join in that fun activity. As I make my way over there, I'm going to check out these rocks, because this is pretty cool here too. Look at this. So who knows, guys? I mean, this is, one time we went here, I think it was with Adam, and I didn't check this side out. He did. But I don't think he said anything. So he didn't find that. He just talked about some cave being over here, if I remember correctly. Maybe it was with Cedric. This is kind of cool. There's a water bottle on that one right here. So, again, these little cavities, you just gotta look for on the overhangs any red painted pictograms or carved symbols or something. Anyways, I want to turn this off if my phone overheats. I left my cameras in the car. I'm just using my iPhone here. Let's look at that. It's like two eyeballs up there. The way these rocks are carved. And then this one's so weird, one down here. Has like a lip on it. It's so desolate. So if this is Rephidim, yeah, you can see why it's saying about lack of water. So I guess we'll go the furthest one and work our way back to the car. So yeah, I'll turn off the camera and as soon as I get close enough, we'll turn it back on. Okay, so we made it to the furthest one, at least that I could see. See the cars way over there. I don't see so far anything around this that has an inscription on it, a petroglyph. It's a very small circle. Now, these two over here stand out. And you can see way over there's a big one on the hill. So we're gonna work our way back to the car. Let's check this one out. Yeah, it's interesting. It's not a tomb. It's definitely too small for a house. So what is it? Well, this one has been disturbed. You can see people have dug into this one. Usually the locals. Now that looks like, yeah, see, that doesn't look natural. What is carved on that? It's very light. So it's hard to say if that is ancient or not. I don't know if you can see that. I'll take some photos. That's the... Oops, I turned off the camera. That's the first time I've seen something in these circles that could be a petroglyph. But let me take a picture of this and then we will get back to filming the other ones. It's interesting. It looks like there's two guys and then they're carrying a box between them. I don't know. See, like there's something in the middle and then they're holding the bottom and it looks like his legs, he's running the guy in the front or something. And then here's the box in the middle with poles, and then here's the other guy in the back.
Yeah, this would be, if this is Rephidim, this is before they made the Ark of the Covenant. So that's not the Ark, guys. Okay, so that's the one up there on the ridge we're approaching. And so let's go check it out and see what's around this one. Maybe some more pictographs, pictograms or petroglyphs. Okay, there's the car and the plane there. Some other car driving by. And actually, way in the distance, I see some more piles. But here is this rock pile. Let's go around it and check it out. A little windy, but this is massive. Okay, here we are on the edge of it. Let's walk up to it, up on top. So that's a little hole in the middle that's been collapsed because people have dug through here. No petroglyphs, but it's on this ridge. So I don't know if it's like a defensive tower. I've seen these other places, so I'm going to assume it has nothing to do with a battle. But yeah, we'll document it, save it in our archive. So there's the north side where we drove in through. And then here's the stone pile with the big hole, collapsed hole. And over here's our car. Past that, south of there is the split rock. Wow, the wind really picked up. So this is like the one on the ridge up there we were just at, and then this one. There's 3 here, but those 2 are the biggest stone piles. These are like stone circles. See here. Sorry for the wind. And then this one. And it has some of these long stones. Usually they're standing up. Sometime for the tomb. Other time there's like a doorpost for tents. Okay, so it looks like there's actually more. There's a couple smaller stone circles here. They're so small that they're not like rooms. Maybe for the baby animals. Otherwise, we're just gonna walk around and sleep. And then here's the big pile right there. The split rock is that way, past the car. Okay, mystery solved. There's bone fragments scattered throughout the dirt here. See the white down there? One over there in the crack. And then down here, I see a bone. I mean, these are human bones. There's one right there. They're small, maybe a baby. But, I assume this is a grave. We stack the rocks around the tomb, burial place. Yeah. Here's the mound that came out of. Okay, we're driving close to the split rock, but look at this pile of dirt. They're really doing a lot of work here. I think I am on the access road because that was a rest stop for the workers. But over here, I believe, is the road they're building. But you can see it's not paved yet. So they're doing a lot of work, but definitely a lot more to do. So I don't know when this will be paved. I assume within the next couple months. But yeah, here we are. The split rock is other side of that area there, and we're coming in through the north, from the north end here. So right around this corner up here, you'll see the first glimpse, clear view of the rock. But yeah, just look at this work. Interesting that they have not paved it. Okay, we're making our way around the corner, And there it is over there in the distance. It's still standing, so that's a good sign. But you can see how wide this road will be to my right. So they haven't paved it. Huh. There's the split rock. Once this is done, this will be an amazing road. But I hope it doesn't ruin things around here with stores and gas stations going up and lights. But what can you do? Anyways, we're gonna get to the split rock just to check it out, and then turn back and go to the east side, the front of Mount Sinai. Before we do that, so here's the stone circle, but it's right in the middle of the construction site, even though they roped it off and put an archaeological sign there. I hope it doesn't get destroyed, because this is kind of where the road is going in. More of these stone piles. And you see the base stone there has some flat, larger rocks. Now there's one other site. Oh, that actually, I think that is the site. Let me just look around here. Yeah, that might just be it right there. I thought there was one more like that last time we saw, but that seems to be it. Anyways, we're gonna go to the split rock, but you know, people point out the different piles, or at least the one. I know Ron Wyatt did, and he was never here. He had looked at photographs that the Caldwells had sent in. But when you drive up, especially on this side of the split rock, which is coming up on one of the north end of it, but this will be the west side, you can see there's a lot of stone piles. There are many piles, and they're all over the place. And when you look at them, some will say, well, these are circular, and then only the one that Ron looked at was a square. But when you fly the drone over it, actually, there are a couple that are squared. They just had their walls knocked down. But when you look at it from the air, you can see the square base and corners. So, you know, I don't think that is an altar where it's at right there. That's the one that Ron was interested in. And again, you know, he was not here, so you can't criticize him for picking out a photograph from the Caldwells, because he couldn't make it over here. But I'm going to drive right past this one. Now, it'd be nice to get a really high resolution digital terrain model of this area, an EEM, the digital elevation model, and then do a model of how the water could flow out. You know, lots of water, small water, and then to see if it would cover some of these. Because if this is the split rock, then these either were built before or after. Because if water's coming out of there, again, I don't know if the water, I assume it went this way, because right here is a high ridge. But if the water came down this way, then some of these would be right in the flow of where that river of water would have gone. So yeah, I don't think the Israelites would have built altars or whatever they are right there. So they have to be something else done by other people. Now, this used to be a really rough road, but thankfully the construction for Neom widened this one, and so you can get a pretty big size SUV through here. Kind of bumpy, but not as bad as it used to be. We used to scrape the sides of the car driving through here. So again, there's some more stone piles right there. We're going to drive right by those. And these are, they don't have the square corners like that one right there. But others do. And we're going to drive up to the next set. Again, they're like in a row almost, up and down this valley. We met an archaeologist who claimed these were hunter's blinds, like they build up and then hide inside, because the wild animals would come up through this ravine over the top as their natural migration path. So that's very possible. Or if you find something inside, maybe there are burials like the other ones we've seen that has bone fragments. So here's one that has more of a straight side and corners. But there's one at the base of actually the split rock on the west side. This might be actually a circle, this one. But at the base that has square, like a square base. And I'll have to pull out the drone photographs or refly it, but it shows that one in Ron's old newsletter is not unique. Yeah, just think of the water coming out of there. You know, if that is the split rock and water's coming out this way, just go all the way down the hill. Wouldn't just be a trickle? And then based on the gravity and the terrain, it would go all the way down this ravine. I think where we had driven, even the southern side, which you can't see right now, but I think it would have gone out both sides. Now we're almost to the west side, and this is the side everyone takes a photograph of because you see the whole, like from bottom of the hill to the top of the rock, so it's the most spectacular. The other side, you have some hills blocking it when you're on the east side. So let's see if they've changed anything around here. So far, everything is good. I think I'm out here during the middle of their siesta. It's 2 o'clock and it's pretty hot, so no one's around to bother me. But I did see a Bedouin parked next to a really interesting rock. It has an overhang. I'm hoping he's gone by the time I go back. Oops, I want to say something about this rock, but I'm going to turn the camera off and then restart it. There we go, guys. We're at the base of the split rock. Okay, look. They've made this an archaeological site. They've declared the split rock the Rock of Moses. Amazing. Okay, just kidding. This is actually in front of the stone pile. And there's another one on the other side of Mount Sinai. And you can see this one has bones inside. So I don't think they do that for pets or animals. So this has to be human bones, or maybe they stuffed a dead animal in there.